Hello, my dear students. So now we come to the end of the grammar class. That is the fourth aspect of future perfect continuous tense. And in last class, I have explained to what to meant by this future perfect continuous or future progressive tense. And I have also explained with a timeline how I can explain things and also about the difference between future perfect continuous and future progressive. I have explained the structure of positive sentence, negative sentence, and question form. And now we are going to see the uses of future perfect continuous tense. And we can use this tense at a specific time. Yeah, to express a specific time, we can use a future perfect continuous tense. For example, by next July, we will have been living in this house for 15 years. So, we can use future perfect continuous to talk about how long something will have been going on at a specific time in the future. That is one way. What do I mean? Let's look at the example. By next July, we will have been living in this house for 15 years. So let's suppose somebody asks you, how long have you been living here? And you say, you know what, by next July, we will have been living here for 15 years. So where is the future perfect continuous tense here? Will have been living. We will have been living. So in this case, you can see that, you can understand why the person is using that, because they want to show that is really lasting for a long time, that you are expressing the thing to show the continuity of time. I hope it is clear to you. Now we can also use it before another action in future. For example, by the time guests arrive, I will have been cooking all day, so I will be exhausted. So, here, what I am saying is, by the time guests arrive, I will have been cooking all day, so I will be exhausted. So, we can use this future perfect continuous to express before another action. That means, so this is a specific action in future. What does it mean to be exhausted? I will be exhausted. What does it mean by exhausted? Exhausted means I become very weak or tired. All right. So this is a specific action in future. I will have been cooking, and the continuity is emphasized by using this tense. How long something happens is emphasized by using this tense. All right. I will have been cooking all day. That shows the emphasize, that stresses the importance of the continuity of action. Okay. Or I will be tired when I get home because I will have been walking for over an hour. I will have been walking. So that also shows the continuity is emphasized by using this tense, this future perfect continuous tense. So future perfect continuous tense can be used either at a specific time or before another action. Okay. Now some common expressions are used. We use these tense with certain common expressions. All right, we have already seen the same in future perfect also. For example, because why do we need these expressions? Because we have to put it in some kind of context, right? So probably say something like this Saturday, by next month, by next week, right? Or without the word by, you could just say this week, next summer, next winter. Okay, that also possible. And it is a time in future, or you could say by 2025, or very often you could show the word for plus a period of time also. Okay, so these are the common expressions that we use with the future perfect continuous tense. I hope it is clear to you. So so far we have learned the structure of future perfect continuous tense, that is will have been, subject plus will have been plus verb plus ing, and in negative sentence we add not, and in question forms we just reverse the word order, and also learned about how it is used at a specific time and also before another action, right? Now it is time for our practice test. I hope you have a pen and paper with you, and we shall begin our test now. By the time we reach Niagara waterfalls, we dash drive for 8 hours. By the time we reach Niagara waterfalls, we drive for 8 hours. You have to convert it into future perfect continuous. Okay. And the next is, when he retires next year, he dash teach for 25 years. Here also you have to convert the sentence into future perfect continuous. Now look at another sentence. Next month you write this book for 2 years. You not research any other subject. So complete the first sentence. The first sentence you have to write in future perfect continuous, and in the next sentence it is a negative sentence. You have to add the word not in its proper place. And you can also use the contraction if you want to. Now the next sentence. Next week she not eat meat for 1 year. And here also it is a negative sentence. You have to form a negative sentence by using this. You can use contraction if you want to or not. Now the last one. By 1 p.m. the athletes will have been running for 4 hours. You have to frame a question by the word how long. And if you find this much time is not enough for you to write down the answer, just pause the video for a while and complete writing answers to these sentences. Then only move on to next slide. Okay. Now we will see the answers. The first sentence. By the time we reach Niagara waterfalls, we will have been driving for 8 hours. We just have to add the will have been plus verb plus ing. And in the next sentence, when he retires next year, he will have been teaching for 25 years. Will have been teaching. And in the next sentence, the first sentence is a positive sentence and the next is a negative sentence. So next month, you will have been writing this book for 2 years. Will have been writing. And you will not have been researching any other subject. You will not have been researching any other subject. Now the next one. Next year, next week, she will not have been eating meat for 1 year. Will not have been eating. I've forgotten to make it bold. I hope it is clear to you. Next week, she will not have been eating meat for 1 year. Now the last one was to frame a question. Then the answer will be like this. How long will they have been running, or athletes? How long will they have been running? That's the correct proper usage. How long will they have been running? So there we come to the end of this session, And this was actually an advanced, and it is great that you have learned all the tense forms as you read or listen to the news. Now you can understand what they actually want to convey by using these tenses. This advanced tense form will definitely help you to understand the actual meaning that the speaker want to or the writer want to convey. Now let me congratulate you for learning all the 12 aspects of this tense forms, which will definitely help you to read and write and speak English without any mistakes. I hope it is clear to you, and if you find any difficulty in learning any of this tense form, feel free to contact me. Okay, and we shall see you soon with some other topic. Until then, bye, take care.